Well, who better to weigh in on the Carmelo Anthony trade swirling rumors than LeBron James? He was asked about it by a reporter tonight. Here's what he had to say.
We got 14 guys in here. They need to be ready every night. What we got in here, we got to play. Can't play fantasy basketball. We got who we got, and we got to go out and play.
So when you think about his response, I want your reaction to that when he's been saying, hey, we need a playmaker in here. That's all the tune that LeBron James has been singing.
Yeah, it's hard for me to understand how he goes from admonishing the front office to go and get somebody else and saying we need a effing playmaker, his words, not my words, saying I hope we're not satisfied if we want to win championships. And then now all of a sudden he's saying we have 14 guys on this roster. We have to play with who we have, and this is not fantasy basketball. Why didn't he think about that when he was criticizing the front office saying, I don't know how we're going to go and get a backup point guard, but we need to try to make a move. You all did make a move. You got Kyle Korver. You add another shooter. So I can't say what's going on in LeBron's head. I don't know what the 180 is all about, how he goes from saying we need help to we have to deal with what we have. But I am with him where he is right now. I feel like this should have been his stance all along. The guys on your team are the guys who you have to go to battle with, and you have to make do, at least for right now.
But when you look at all these losses that they've had recently, do you think that they do need another playmaker?
LeBron has a point. When you're bringing in Kay Felder as your backup point guard, that's an issue because Kay Felder is not necessarily a guy that you can count on. Matthew Dellavedova was the guy they had last year. The Cavs were hoping that Mo Williams would be their backup point guard, but Mo Williams decided he didn't want to play anymore, and Mo Williams retired. So that kind of put the Cavs between a rock and a hard place. J.R. Smith not being there, he's injured. Who knows when he will come back? That hurt them as well. So some of the moves that took place and the injuries that they had put the Cavs in this situation. It's not as if the front office dropped the ball. Some things happened that put them in a bad spot. Can they get somebody? We'll have to wait and see. To LeBron's point, it's not fantasy basketball. You have to match up salaries and things of that nature. You can't just pick a guy and say, hey, let's go get him. Salaries and things have to match.
Somehow,
to a certain extent,
LeBron does it.
The numbers still have to work out, and another team has to be willing to part with that player as well.
LeBron will make things happen. He's like a magician.
But I'm glad to hear him say, hey, we have who is on this roster. That's who we have to go to battle with. So it seems like he's in the right place for right now.
Now he's gotten back on track.
I'm with that.